Are we live?
Yeah.
Proof.
Wow, look at that.
We might not be live in a public forum. Better not. It's just not. There it is. Now it's coming up. It's there.
Good.
There we go. Denise, we're live. You want to be on?
Come say hi to all the millions of people
We're live on YouTube right now.
around the world.
We got 16 million people watching.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's par for the course. It's what?
Think of the power, David. Think of the influence.
Wow.
Right? And everybody's watching you guys, not watching the debate.
That's right. You get it?
Because we're what matters in this world, right?
They want to see 5-6 kings. They've seen Trump and Biden debate.
Yeah, they see
Nothing new there.
And now it's time for greatness.
They've never seen us talk about The Boys Season 4, Episode 5.
Never. Not once.
No, we never have.
Sure, it's more exciting.
It is, but are you ready to go live, David?
We're already live.
Oh, I mean,
That's just a formality. Hit
Yeah.
the fucking button and let's go.
let's go.
You want to
3,
say what up this
2.
time?
Well, no.
What up, and welcome to another live edition of the unofficial podcast of the National Football League, the world famous and critically acclaimed 5-6 Kings podcast. My name is David Breen. With me, as always, my dear friend, co-host, and award-winning actor, Braden Bowen. Braden, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good, David. A little bit better than last time. Last time I had the sniffles.
Yeah, you invited me in your home, and then
But look, I knew
just
you were gonna be
on
fine.
just on a live stream, you're like, oh yeah, I'm sick. You told the viewer, you're like, I'm sick.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's great. Yeah, I just sat on a couch with you for an hour and watched TV, and now we're both looking in each other's directions, talking.
Yeah. And what did that do?
I left this microphone in your fucking house.
All that did was boost your immune system, David.
No, I missed 3 days of work this week.
But look at you now.
Yeah, and I'm out of sick time because you got me sick earlier this year, so it's unpaid. So you owe me like $40, all right?
Your skin
That's
complexion,
what
though.
3 days work gets me. $40 cash.
And that is inflation.
No.
No. That's not how it works.
It's not inflation. That's not what inflation is.
I know what inflation is, bro.
That's just me not making a fair wage at my job.
The thing of Jib, and we're gonna do.
So guys, I want to thank everyone who's here watching us instead of the presidential debate, which starts in less than a minute.
Yeah, that was my Joe Biden impression, if you guys couldn't tell.
I didn't. I thought you were just being like weird and dumb, and I was just moving past it.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing a dumb bit, and I was just moving past it.
The thing
We don't get political on here. So guys, the boys, they get political. They get political as fuck on the boys.
Oh, they go every side.
Season 4, Episode 5. I fucking loved this episode.
Yeah, this is their best episode of the season by far.
I think by far. And last episode was amazing.
Yeah.
The last episode was just Homelander being awesome.
Yeah.
Everything else was fine.
And the last episode is an episode that you need to see to, like, in order kind of
I
thing.
mean, it's an episodic show. You need to watch all of them in order, guys. Spoilers galore. Get the fuck out of here if you don't want to be spoiled.
Yeah, totally. Don't get spoiled. But that episode is better when you're kind of watching it for the first time compared to, like, let's say if you were to like rewatch it over and over. I mean, I could rewatch that episode a lot, but I'm just saying, like, this episode in a way is a better kind of standalone episode, if that makes sense.
Sure, I'd watch this one again. That one, it was much better with the What Are You Doing? Game and Ken's. We're talking about The Boys, Season 4, Episode 5.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's the live review extravaganza, Game and Ken's.
Woo!
Welcome.
Yeah.
Join.
Yeah. Let us know what you
enjoy.
thought about that new episode.
Guys, hop in the chat. Let Game and Ken's know. No, don't let us know. Let Game and Ken's know what you thought about the chat.
Yeah. Get a little debate. I want to hear what you thought.
Jeff H is saying turn up the volume. So Jeff, here's the issue. Here's the issue. What we got going on here? We're recording a podcast on here, thing on there, so it's not connected to the mics.
Yeah.
It's not connected to the mics. But if you think you can do a better job than Braden, go to 56Kings at Instagram, DM, you'll deal with me directly. I'll cut this motherfucker out of all of it. Jeff, it could be you and me running shit from here on out. We're running roughshod over the entire community.
We talked about being discipline, not cutting me out.
I'm up for whatever Jeff's up for, alright?
Alright, Jeff's got another thing coming, bro.
If it gets me Jeff, see you later, Braden.
This ain't the boys, bro.
See you fucking later.
This ain't House of the Dragon or the boys. You can't just kill off the main character, David.
It's the 5-6 Kings, and I think everyone knows that I can do whatever the fuck I want on here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, and Jeff, shout out to you, man.
Oh, Jeff agrees. You're gone.
Oh, what the fuck?
Fuck out of here. See you later.
Oh, whoa.
See you later. It's me and Jeff from now on.
Jeff, where you from, bro? Before
Jeff, you don't have to tell him any nonsense like that. Jeff, you are under no obligation.
This is
to tell Braden your fucking whereabouts.
You gotta have one stay in the head around here, okay?
You want a singer? Game and Ken's. I'm dying for a singer. Game and Ken's. I've been looking my whole life for a singer.
I was about to sing, but you know,
it's not you.
Hey.
Game and Ken's. He could be the singer.
He could.
He could be the singer.
Unless you can sing better than Suave Smooth, though. I don't know.
You don't know what?
I don't know if it's gonna work out. Because we got Suave, baby.
We don't have Suave, if we're being real. If Suave heard you say that, it'd be a real issue. Suave Smooth would not be okay with you saying some shit like that.
Yeah, well, you know, in the utmost respect. I get the utmost respect for Suave Smooth, baby.
Yeah,
that's what
you said we have him.
Like you know.
It's like...
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Like, in a literal sense, we have him. So, guys, The Boys, Season 4, Episode 5.
Extravaganza.
Best episode of the season so far.
Yeah. They gave us a lot of what we wanted.
Yeah.
You know?
We start, Huey's dad's just alive.
And they, oh God, man.
You okay?
Am I okay?
You okay?
No, Jeff really got me pissed off. Bro.
Jeff's gone. Alright?
Okay.
Jeff's gone.
Jeff's gone?
Yeah, you blew it with Jeff, Braden.
Alright,
we had a shot. We had a real shot with Jeff. You
Honestly,
okay?
I feel a little bit better now.
Alright.
Because Jeff was threatening.
Game and Ken's, I'm fine too. You okay? Let us know. Let us know, big guy. I hope you're okay. Because I'm okay.
I hope you're there to catch my tears. Because that's how I'm feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we open. Huey's dad's alive again.
He is.
And it's...
This guy knocks this episode out the park,
It was
bro.
perfect.
It was a masterclass. There's been master classes of acting in this show.
Game and Ken's is okay.
Oh.
Glad to hear it. Game and Ken's.
I love to hear it.
What'd you think of The Boys, Season 4, Episode 5?
Let us know.
Let's get a little chat going about that.
Yeah.
So...
His dad is feeling great. The TV's playing, he's laughing at the whatever show's going on.
He's talking, he's like, you sure I had a stroke? I'm fucking great.
I feel fine.
And so Huey puts it together. He pulls his mom out of the room. He's like, hey, did you give him a fucking V? She's like, yeah, of course I did. You had it in your jacket. What did you bring it? What did you bring it not to use it?
Yeah, I knew you were gonna be a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
What's crazy though is like, how did she know? One, that this was gonna help him, but two,
She works for Vaughn. I forget
She
what
did
she
say
does,
that.
but she does something for
she was
Vaughn.
fucking with like rosemary oil though.
Yeah, what? She would know what Compound V was and that.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that could help him, yeah.
True. Yeah. Some blue fucking liquid.
Yeah, she knew.
Anyone's dying.
And that vial was a big thing that it got out. It was
Yeah.
all over the news. Yeah,
Just know, David, if you're on your
Yeah.
deathbed, if I see some blue liquid, I'm just gonna inject it into you.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gotta work.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see what fucking happens.
Yeah. Some soldier serum. Oh. So,
What you name?
what you name?
What you name?
What the fuck, bro?
You heard me?
I'm geeking right now. What
you name?
Braden?
Alright? And I'm David. And you're Ken's.
You threw me off at the spot.
And you're Ken's. That's the emoji.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't need to look, alright? I did it for you.
Thank you.
I did it for you.
I was lost for a second.
I'm the middleman between you and Ken's.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Kens. Thanks for watching, bud.
So he's just all full of energy, and Huey's like, this could be really bad. And then Dad, they're talking about their honeymoon, they're joking around. Dad wants to go to Paris and do the walking.
And the mom apologizes.
Kenzo! Not Kenz. It's Kenzo.
Kenzo!
Kenzo, welcome.
I'm going to see you in the end zone.
Kenzo, what did you think of the episode?
Yeah,
Let us know in the chat.
Yeah. But the mom is apologizing for not being there. And then even Huey's dad, who's also Hugh, right? Isn't it? Yeah. It's like
Hugh Sr.,
yeah.
Huey.
They don't call Huey Jr. enough, so sometimes it like throws me off, you know?
Yeah,
you would think that you would just refer to him as Junior or something.
Yeah, hey Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're beneath me.
Yeah.
But he also apologized because we find out that he's been hiding. Well, we found that out in like the first episode when the mom came back as well. But
in Fast and Furious, when Johnny Tran is racing the kid with the super, like the ADHD guy.
yeah.
When he's racing him for pink slips,
Mhm.
that guy hits his nods. Johnny Tran says, "Too soon, Junior."
Yeah.
And then he hits his nods and beats him.
Yeah.
And then that guy, he's like, "Well, I can't give Johnny Tran the car. My dad's gonna kill me when he gets out of prison." What a life that guy had. He's like, "I'm gonna win it so that I got 2 cars when my dad gets out of prison. We can ride together." What a sad
Now
life.
he got
that
no
guy had.
cars.
Yeah, now he's got no. Well, he just runs, and then Johnny Tran's boy just fucking kill him.
Yeah.
So that's how that was gonna happen.
God, what a throwback.
Yeah, great movie.
Great memories.
Racing for pink slips.
Story of my life.
Yeah, keep going though.
But yeah, so they it's like a good reunion, and you can finally tell that the Huey family are all on the same level now. They're all on the right terms, and life is good.
Mom gives him her engagement ring to give to Annie. She's like, "Hey, this is for you to give to Annie whenever you're ready." He's like, "Oh, I don't know if we're thinking about that." She's like, "Shut up." Why? I'm glad. Like everyone just acknowledges. She's like, "Hey, no, she's so far."
Superhero.
Regardless of that, she is so far out of your league. Oh yeah, and she's a fucking superhero.
You know, well, Huey's got the one thing going for him. He's like, they make him try to see kind of wimpy in a way. He's like 6'3", bro. That dude's got some length. He'd keep you on the end of the jab, circle you, you know what I'm saying? Work the front kick.
Now he's a UFC fighter?
No.
Just because he's tall? That's what he does now?
Well, it's funny
Fights
because
UFC?
they'll make him like be compared to like, let's say like him and Butcher will get to like face to face, and he'll be like 3 inches taller than even. Butcher's a big guy.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I feel you. I get it. Yeah.
Butcher's gonna fuck him
I'm
up.
just trying to protect my dog Huey a little bit.
Huey's a soft little bitch, and he's way out of his league.
Actually, no, he's not anymore. We saw that the last
Do
episode.
you disagree with
He
me that
fucking
Annie's
gutted
way out of
that.
his league? She is.
Kinda.
Because she is.
In this show, yeah.
Sure, I'm not talking about the people.
Oh.
I'm talking about the fucking characters in the show.
I think we were like getting nitty gritty.
No, I don't care about the. Talk about the show.
Oh.
I don't know the actor's goddamn name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
neither
he
do
could.
I.
He could look way different in real life. He'd be a
Yeah.
stud and just be eating pussy and sandwiches all his life. You know.
So found out he's dating Head Popper
Yeah.
Newman in real life.
Yeah.
They're
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I buy it. But in the show, Huey and Starlight,
Huey's-
it's nonsense.
Huey's slanging and banging.
You know Ronaldo? Yeah, me and Ronaldo, we're boys.
Yeah, we used to kick.
Kenzo, yeah. Oh, me and Ronaldo still kick.
Yeah.
He's my dude.
Dude, he's
So-
got some good pointers, bro.
So she's like, "Fuck you! Like you need to marry Annie." That's nonsense. What you just said to me. Like you proposed to her. Lock that shit down.
Yeah.
And he smiles. He's like, they just have a nice family moment. Do you want to just do everything with Huey and his dad? Let's do story by story.
Yeah, because I was gonna say too, this episode specifically cuts a lot. It's got a really good pacing, but it does cut a lot.
Keep talking.
Yeah, so we can go through all of it. So,
I mean, we're in South Florida, Kenzo. I'm a Messi fan all the way.
yeah, 561.
Miami FC.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes, we're Ronaldo or Messi fans.
yeah,
Gotta go Messi all the. 2 years ago, I might have gone Ronaldo, but Messi brought soccer to South Florida. By God.
yeah. That's what we're talking about.
How about you, Kenzo?
Yeah, so we come back and I don't know how we end up in this predicament, but the mom is chilling on the chair and Huey comes back into the room and the dad is just gone.
She's reading a book. He comes in with a Snapple for his dad, and she's like, I thought he was with you. Like, she's like, oh. He's like, no. So they go look.
That must have been a good book.
Yeah. Or she came back from the bathroom. He was gone, and she just assumed he was with
like
Huey.
small
like,
window.
like whatever.
Yeah.
They were like, we had too much important shit.
Well,
to
it's just
show
when we
how she
find
gets
out
down. Yeah,
what
like-
happens to him.
Yeah. Oh, we probably just fucking zooped.
That's
Yeah. All right. They find him in a room. Someone's dead on the ground, and when they go in there, he's holding the man's heart in
Yeah.
his hand.
And
Oh,
he is in shock.
shit. And he's like, I don't. Who are you?
And Huey's like, Dad, it's me. It's Huey.
It's like, no. Huey's 11.
That was a little later.
Okay, he's like, yeah, calm down. And then a nurse comes in and sees him.
And she screams.
Of course she does.
Yeah.
He's holding a heart in his hand.
So then Huey Sr. freaks out and he fucking just runs through a wall, but like vanishes through the wall.
And then I love there's a guy like trying to pick up his nurse, like hitting on her. He's like, come on, let's do dinner. I'm a pretty cool guy. Let's get to know
I'm a
me.
nice guy.
And then he just appears like in the guy's body.
Yeah.
He rips him apart and he's like, ah!
Yeah.
He's moving around and shit's falling out. It was the grossest thing in the
Oh my
fucking world.
God. The guy's sitting there.
He's like,
stirring up his guts.
Do it again. It wasn't like, yeah.
So Huey Sr.'s like phasing in and out of like real time. So it's he can like move through walls and like just when he ends up inside of the thing, he's like impenetrable.
Yeah. It's great.
Because he doesn't get affected by anything, which is the weird thing.
No, he's just ripping through people.
Yeah.
And then so now he's in the hallway and Huey and the mom are
This
trying
is
to
like a
calm him
horror
down.
scene. It's so well just like where we pick back up, where it's Huey down the hall, we see his bloody footprints, and he's like in shock, shaking, like with his back
Hugh's
turned to the
seeing
camera.
Dad. Just
Yeah.
call him Dad.
Dad.
Don't call him Huey.
Yeah, Dad is down the hall, just like in shock, and just literally the majority of his body is
You
just
can call
covered
him
in blood.
Sergeant Nicholas Angel.
There you
You
go.
call him that.
Sergeant Nicholas Angel.
Yeah.
It's just covered in blood, and Huey turns the corner with the mom. He's like, Dad? And he turns around, and at first he is just like mad. He's like, Daphne? And he's like gonna go, dude. He's like on this killing spree now when it comes to Daphne. He forgets like
he forgot that they were friends. All of it, like that they made
Yeah.
up. She was there. He gave her power of attorney. He forgot all of that.
yeah. So we're basically finding out that because he was brain dead and they brought him back using the V, his memory is all over the fucking place. So he's going from certain time periods where he's apparently, we find out, super pissed off at
And
Daphne.
he's screaming at her. He's like, "You left me! You left Huey! You ruined my fucking life, Daphne!
To the point to where Huey
Get the fuck over here!" And Huey's like, "Whoa, my God!" He's like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
and then Mom are running through the
He's
hospital.
going through the hallways. Daphne!
I mean, what the best turn of events that could have happened, essentially.
Oh yes, this is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Like if they could have ended it right there, but instead they were like, you know what? Let's take this turn.
They're hiding in a room, and Huey is talking about how Frenchie taught him all about drugs, and he's trying to find certain things.
Mom's like,
And
why are you
she's
so
like, "What
calm?
are we?" He's like, "I've been." Yeah, he's like, "I've been through so much."
You have no idea.
And she's like, "What's gonna happen if he finds us?" He goes, "Nothing's gonna happen to you." And then he appears through
Immediately.
the wall.
Daphne!
It was so great. It was such great timing.
Yeah, perfect timing. And she's freaking out.
He's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you."
Yeah.
He's like, and he steps and he's like, "Dad, it's me, Huey." He goes, "Huey's 11. I gotta take him to the Vought store to get a toy,
A Tech Night doll.
Tech Night doll." He calls it an action figure, but let's face it, it's a doll. He's like, all right.
So great. And then Huey, they kill this scene, bro. The way he gets so emotional, being like, no, yeah, Tech Knight, I used to think was a hero, but it was you, Dad. It was you the whole time. You're the hero. And
You
then,
were my hero.
and then Dad, he snaps out of it. And the way he snaps out of
Hey,
it.
John, you my hero. John Q.
Oh, shit, I
Hey
hate
guys, if you like John Q, there's a 5/16 episode on it. Go check it out.
Yeah, John Q. Shout out to him.
I have an issue. I look at this, but I want to look there. when I talk to the people.
Yeah, and then that's delayed, so it like throws you off.
The delay doesn't throw me off at all.
Throws me off.
It's that I know there's a camera on there, so I want to point there, but
Yeah.
I should be pointing there.
Yeah, point to the people.
Yeah, that's the hard cam right there.
It's the heart of the people. So there's this vulnerable moment where then the dad like starts to really get his memory back of like where he was, not when Huey was 11, but now, you know, where they're at now, like 20 something years later.
Yeah.
And then the way he like figures out that this is where he actually is and like kind of starts to realize what's going on. His acting is fucking great. I mean, I know, you know, he's not in the show enough to like get an award or anything from him, but it's like, fuck, dude, it was just so well done. I just can't say enough about it. And so he just turns very emotional and like basically apologizes and like
They're
Huey-
crying, and he starts to realize like what's going on. He's covered in other people's blood. And
So Huey tells him like, I think I know what to do.
Yeah.
And they take him to another room where.
No, they stayed in that room.
Oh yeah, was it that room?
Yeah, they didn't
Okay.
leave that room. What I didn't like about this is they have him on the thing, and they're like gonna shoot him up with
Whatever it is.
something to kill him. And like they look out, and in the hallway we see like cops with guns
Running down the hallway looking.
just like looking around. They're not looking in every room.
Yeah,
They're just like, oh, they're here somewhere.
yeah,
They gotta be here somewhere. I'm not gonna look in this room,
yeah.
but I'll find them. Rest assured, I will find. As God is my witness, I will find them.
Yeah, there's no way if I was about to give them the benefit of the doubt, being like, oh, maybe they know that it's like a superhero that's phasing in and out of walls to where they're not going to be like taking their time as much, but still, you would have to go room by room and like clear it out
Yes,
before just like moving down a fucking hallway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But they didn't.
Yeah.
Huey kills his dad pretty quickly.
Yeah, it was a little quick.
His dad's like in the middle of like talking to the mom, and then Huey's like, all right.
I think he thought this is like the best time since he's distracted because at first he was
freaks
scared.
out. He's like, whoa, what's happening?
Yeah,
What's happening? I'm scared. I don't like this.
yeah. And then he started talking him down.
Yeah, and they talk about walking the Da Vinci Code thing in Paris and
Yeah.
blah, 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 and then he's dead.
Dead. But I think there's a good chance that he lives, but he's just brain dead.
I think he's probably dead.
I mean, yeah, but I could see them bringing him back for like a quick second where he's almost like a zombie who's phasing in and out of walls and accidentally killing people. I don't know. I don't want to build hype to it.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if that happened.
Yeah.
I think they did this whole send-off. I think he is done with the show.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, or at least for
Ever.
the
At least forever.
his actual real life self. I feel like there could be a chance where he comes back from like the dead kind of thing, soup-wise.
He's gone at least forever.
Yeah,
Alright.
there you go.
That's for sure.
But my thing is like, wouldn't you think it would take maybe more as well?
Yeah, no,
to,
at least forever.
to kill like a soup with like a virus or like.
Yeah,
a
I mean,
drug.
he just had it, and he had a fucking like whatever. It's
Sometimes I play devil's advocate a little too
yeah,
much.
he's dead.
It's a superhero show.
Homelander. Him and Ryan are fucking great in this episode.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, so we start off with him with Sister Sage.
And he's having like visions of what he just did to all those people.
Let's talk
and then
about
of himself as a kid in the oven and all like just kind of shooting back and forth.
And what he's looking at right now is the Deep and I think maybe Black Noir, or was it A-Train on stage?
No, it was the Deep and the news dude.
The news dude.
Yeah.
And they were going, so it's supposed to be basically like a Disney Expo or like a Marvel Expo where they're showing all the new Marvel movies that are going to be coming up over the next like, I think it was 4 years, and they were showing like 30 different movie productions, and they are hilarious. Like one of them is the Deep gets lost in Atlantis or something like the fucking names.
It was all
hilarious.
nonsense movies that they're like coming soon to buy.
Yeah.
And it's all this, and it's like we're gonna do phases 7 through 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just shows like how much Vought has their hand in the pot in all these different production companies, news stations, media companies, and that's what this whole expo was about. Which I thought they did a hilarious job, like bringing us into that with like the introduction of the superheroes and shit. It was so corny.
We saw A-Train, the trailer to that movie with Will Ferrell.
Oh my
So
God.
great.
Training A-Train.
Will Ferrell's like, come on, run faster! You gotta run better than that!
He can't even fucking see him.
So great.
Oh, it's he's patting him on the back.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you did good, son. You did good. I'm not gonna let you sling that yayo.
Yeah.
So great. I hope they make the actual movie.
Yeah, like in theaters.
Yeah, like fuck it. Let's just make it. Let's just make it.
Just a big parody.
Why not?
Yeah. Probably would still make a shit ton of money.
For sure it
Such an
would.
easy cash grab.
Yes, for sure it would make a ton of money. People would go see it.
Oh man. So Homelander is being talked up by Sister Sage. I think they were talking about the leak or something like that.
Whatever.
And
She's
just
just,
was
they love you here, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he's just
yeah.
not engaging at all.
Yeah, he's thinking about.
She can tell something's off.
Yeah, he's thinking about everything that David was just talking about. But we can kind of tell that he's made like some sort of decision in his mind about himself. Yeah, give him a wave.
Kenzo waved to us. I was waving
Just
back.
smile and wave.
I was waving
boys.
back to Kenzo.
Smile and wave. You know
So-
what that's from?
No.
The penguins from Madagascar.
What?
Yeah. Just smile and wave.
There you go. Nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
So now Homelander and Ryan are in with the director dude who's doing the A-Train movie and Dawn of the Seven. And this guy's like, all right, so it's going to be, like, we're going to do a teen movie, and it's going to be a teen show. It's going to be all about Ryan. It's going to be called, like, Super School or something like that. And he's like, seriously? It's a fucking horrible name. Homelander does that. Ryan, he could tell Ryan isn't interested, and he's like, Ryan, what do you think? He's like,
Super School?
He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do it. He goes, all right. And he's like, then you don't have to do it. And the director's like, oh, no, we're a month out from production. We have all this stuff set up. Like, you got to do it. Like, do you want to be an executive producer? Done. Do you want
Homelander was like...
Do you want control over the script? Consider it done. It's all yours.
Yeah, and then Homelander kind of says something. He's like, it's up to Ryan. But then he like goes to him. He's like, is this about me? What did he say? Like jacking off or something?
Jacking off in front of someone.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about. I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacking off in front of whoever. He's like, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, give Ryan your black card. Your black Amex.
Yeah.
And he's like, you can have my whole wallet.
Yeah.
He's like, give him the keys to your Jaguar, too. It's like, done.
Great.
He's like, nah, Ryan, do you want to do the movie? I guess, no. Yeah, then we're not doing the movie.
Yeah.
And they're walking out, and
They walk out. Ryan has the wallet and the keys still.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. So he didn't give it back. He's like, no. But that shows just some layer to Ryan's character now.
Yeah.
That.
Oh, I was loving the direction Ryan started going.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like they're doing a really good job at letting Ryan build that insane kind of comfortability with doing insane shit. You know,
Yeah.
like
He has that guy's wallet and the keys to his Jaguar.
yeah.
It's like, fuck it. So Homelander, they're walking out, and he's like, hey, look, I had a very traumatic childhood, and everyone I ever knew manipulated and used me. And I realized a very real moment between a father and a son here. It's like, and I realized I was doing the same thing to you, and that's not fair. But then Homelander goes, so from now on, no more rules for either of us. And they're like, that's not good. Homelander was being an awesome dad for a minute.
Everything was going great.
And he's like, no more rules for either of us.
Yeah.
God damn it, it's going to be awesome.
And then he says that they were, you know, controlling him his whole life, telling him where to stand, what to do. He's like, and that was worse than slavery. Right? So now we are emancipating ourselves, and son, we are going to be free to do whatever we want.
Free at last, free at last.
Dude,
It was
it's
fucking insane what this guy was saying.
such a crazy script. Imagine getting brought that and you're like, oh man, I gotta prep for
I
that.
gotta say this shithole. Fuck. Alright. Give me a minute.
Yeah, let me process.
So now there was an assistant who came in and brought waters, and the director was like, oh, you look so beautiful today. I love that outfit. And she was noticeably uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then, so later, they're backstage at this thing.
Homelander asks,
Homelander said, what do you want to do? And Brian goes, I don't know, maybe go to Nathan's Famous? He just wants a dog and some fries?
yeah.
That's all Ryan wants. Like, nah, I meant more boldly than that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you're going to think it's silly. No, I won't. It's like, well, I want to help people. I think that's what my mom would have wanted.
That's
Yeah.
great.
He didn't laugh at all.
He didn't laugh at all. but
Homelander genuinely liked it.
he did, but he got like caught up at first.
He
in
was
a way.
surprised and then was genuinely
Yeah.
happy. Homelander was being a very good father here again.
He was.
And then, like, saw Ryan looking at, and, like, I guess this is, it's kind of bad parenting, but it's bad parenting. It's the right thing to a degree, and then it's way not.
Yeah.
So he looks over and he sees the director, like, cornering the production assistant. He goes, would you like to help her? It's like, yeah. He goes, so Homelander calls her and the director over.
You too.
Yeah. And Ryan's like, you're making her super uncomfortable. You need to apologize. He goes, I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable. I was like,
I don't believe that.
I don't think he meant that
Yeah.
at all. He's like, hey, look, I don't know what the big deal is, blah, blah, blah. And Homelander goes, I think maybe it's that he's looking down on the production assistant. You should get on your knees and apologize to her. And he's like, fuck this kid, man. Fuck this fucking kid.
So then,
Gets on his knees and is like, I am so sorry if I used the notable power dynamic between us to make you uncomfortable, and it won't happen again. Ryan's like, that's he still doesn't mean it, Dad.
and Homer's like, you know what?
Whispers to him, and then Ryan looks at the girl and goes, hit him.
Slap him.
Yeah, and she does not want to slap him, but she does.
She
She goes hard as fuck.
Yeah.
You can tell she's uncomfortable with this.
Yeah.
She slaps him hard as fuck. He's like, again. Then she does it again. He's like, again. And she just keeps doing it. The guy's screaming and apologizing.
Ah!
Yeah.
Stop it!
Yeah. Later, there's some stuff going on. The Deep and the other guy who's hosting the big thing are at odds because the guy did a report. He's the news guy for the 7 for Fox. And he did a report where he said the Deep got fired as head of crime analytics. Deep's pissed about that. And he's texting the guy's wife saying, I'm going to fuck your wife. You know, she told me to come over for a late night muff dive, and I got these fucking gills. I can be all in her fluids.
Bro.
As long as I want, I'll never need air. And this guy says, I know you fuck octopus. I can have a story out tonight showing the world that you fuck octopus. And Deep's like, alright, man.
Dude, when the Deep in, like, I think the last episode, or yeah, when Ryan ended up killing the dude from the bank robbery, and like the Deep they're practicing lines, and the Deep like does something to some dude, and he's like, "Game over, muff taco." And the guy who ended up getting killed by Ryan was like, "All right, Deep, no muff taco line."
Yeah, this is a kid's thing. Yeah, can't be throwing a muff taco.
I don't know what a muff taco is, but I fucking love it. I want a muff taco. I want a muff dive.
There we go.
I want muff world.
Muff World's gotta exist.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Like
it
theme
exists.
park.
There's Muff World.
Yeah.
So this guy also, Ashley, he's the guy Ashley tied him up an episode ago. Was like, stomp on your balls. Me, that guy. So she came up to him and says, why the fuck are your vibrating, Bluetooth-controlled anal beads not in your ass right now? It's like, this is a really important thing. I want to say to all those people. It's like, yeah, I want you exposed in front of the whole world, you little slut.
You little queer sniffing slut.
Queef sniffing slut.
Yeah. Queef sniffing.
Yeah, he's not sniffing queers.
Yeah.
Sniffing queefs.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right, this is awkward. You're going to make me do this now. This isn't working out. You know, it made sense when you were in charge of everything here, but
You're dumping me?
he's like, I need my dom to be dominating.
Ooh.
And he walks away. You know what we should do? For episode 200 of the 5-6 Kings, we're going to hire a professional dominatrix.
Nice.
We're going to put Bluetooth-controlled anal beads up our ass.
Okay.
And she's just going to control it throughout the episode. All right, episode 200 of the 5-6 Kings coming at you guys. The live ones don't count as episodes, just so you know. It'll be live. It'll be a live special.
Yeah.
We'll want to get the real thing.
Maybe the dominatrix will
We'll
become our
find-
dean of discipline, so then we'll have a dominatrix dean of discipline.
Who better to be the Dean of Discipline? Holy shit. Guys, if you're a dominatrix and you want to come be the Dean of Discipline, I'm up in the antes, guys. I'll give you 20% of all
20%.
future earnings. If you're a dominatrix, who can pull off being the Dean of Discipline? You gotta be able to do all the shit that goes into being a Dean of Discipline. 20% of all future earnings of the 5-6 Kings. Guys, that's like discovering America, for God's sake.
That's a lot of.
All right, that's more than buying Microsoft. But guys, episode 200, dominatrix of discipline, anal beads up mine and Braden's ass. She's gonna. I assume they're vibrating. I assume like on her phone, she hits a button and it's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Episode 200. That's what we're doing. You guys don't want to miss it.
Love it.
So he breaks up with her. She's like, all right.
Yeah.
So now later we see Homelander. He's meeting with live stream. I just cut out. Certainly cut out here.
Oh no.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's pause this stream.
Yeah.
Because why not?
All right, we're gonna pause.
Pause. Let's see if the live stream's still going.
It's still going.
Still going? It just cut out on.
It just paused on here. So it's paused on here, but it shows the live time is still going. But it's like paused on here too.
Unpause it. You know, like pause is good, right?
No, but it's not like pause, like froze, if that makes sense. So maybe I should just stop it and restart it?
Yeah.
All right. It's an unfortunate series of events. YouTube can't handle